I put every single kick returner in a tournament to see which one is the best. And this is Madden 23, I will admit that, but all of the ratings and everything are completely accurate, just like Madden 24. But let's jump right in. Okay, so first off, we have Antoine Winfield. Each player gets 3 attempts to see how far they go. But let's see where Antoine Winfield goes. Oh, and he gets leveled almost. Like, that was crazy. That was to about the 25. Next one, he gets it at about the 2. And he gets to about the 25 too. Oh, and I would also like to point out that I'm going to do it from where they catch the ball to where they end. So he caught the ball about the 2 and then got to the 25. So to me, that is 23 yards. So it's going to be 48 instead of 50. It just makes more sense. But let's jump into Antoine Winfield's third and final kick return. Okay, the kick is off and away. He catches it at about the 1 and makes it to the 27. I think I'm going to say that's a 27. Okay, so Antoine Winfield got a total of 75. Now it is the Chiefs' turn. That's who they are going up against, and it's going to be Miko Hardman. Okay, and Antoine Winfield had an 84 overall rating as a kick returner, and now Miko Hardman has an 86 overall. But let's see how Miko Hardman does. Okay, Miko Hardman's first return, he catches it at about the 3, I'll say, and he makes it to about the 26, I think that was. Okay, his second return, it's off and away. Oh, that's a little bit in the end zone. Does he? Oh, no, he doesn't take a kneel. So he gets it to about the 25, I'd say. Yeah. His final kickoff return is up and away. He catches it at about the 1 and takes it to the 25. Yeah, 26. I'll say 26. Okay, so he beats out Antoine Winfield by 2 yards. That is crazy. But Miko Hardman is moving on to the second round. Next up, we have Cordarrelle Patterson versus Rasheed Shaheed. First up, let's see Cordarrelle Patterson. Cordarrelle Patterson's first kickoff return. Let's see where he takes it. He gets it at about the 1 and he takes it to the 25. Wow, okay. Now, Cordarrelle Patterson's second kickoff return. He takes it at about the 1.5. I'm going to call it the 1 though. And he ends at the 25. And now his third and final kickoff return. He fields it at about the goal line. And he takes it at about the 23. So Cordarrelle Patterson only got 72 yards in total. Now, let's see what Rasheed Shaheed can do. Okay, Rasheed Shaheed's first kickoff return. He fields it at about the 2. And he brings it to the 29. Oh my gosh, that's like the longest so far. Now his second, he takes it about the 5. What? Horrible kick, and he takes it to about the 30. Oh my gosh. Now his third and final take gets it at about the 3, and then he takes it all the way to about the 28. I looked back on a couple of those and they were not the most accurate, I will admit that. So I looked and was very precise, and he ended up on 77 yards. So, Rasheed Shaheed beats Cordarrelle Patterson 77-72. On to the next one, where Amir Smith Marset from the Panthers is going to be taking on Khalil Herbert from the Bears. Amir Smith Marset has an 85 overall rating as a kick returner, and Khalil Herbert has an 86 overall. But let's see how Amir Smith Marset does in his first 3 kickoff returns. He fields it at about the 3 and then takes it up to about the 30. Yeah, it said that's a 30. Amir Smith Marset's second kickoff return, he takes it at about the 3 and then brings it to about the 29. Now, Smith Marset's last kickoff return, he takes it at the 6. These kickoffs, man. And he brings it to about the 29. So he ends on about 76. Now, it is Khalil Herbert's turn. His first kickoff return, he takes it at about the goal line. And then ends up getting to the 28. His second kickoff return, he gets it at about the 1 and then brings it to the 31. Now his final kickoff return, he takes it at the 5 and then brings it to the 29. So he ended on 82, which beats out Amir Smith Marset. Khalil Herbert moves on to the next round. Next up, we have Adoree Jackson from the Giants against Marcus Jones from the Patriots. Adoree Jackson has an 87 overall, and Marcus Jones has an 89. This is going to be fun. First up, we have Adoree Jackson. Let's see how he does. In his first kickoff return, he takes it at about the 3 and then brings it to about the 26. Okay, for his second kickoff return, he gets it at about the 2 and then brings it to the 27. Now his last and final kickoff return, he gets it at the 3 and then brings it to the 27. Okay, so we got in total 75 yards. Now it is Marcus Jones' turn. Okay, Marcus Jones' first kickoff return, he gets it at about the 4 and then brings it to the 31. Okay, now his second kickoff return, he takes it at about the 1 and takes it all the way to the 27. Okay, now his third and final kickoff return, he takes it at about the 1 and brings it to the 29. So he ends off at 81, which beats out Adoree Jackson by 6. Now Marcus Jones moves on to the second round. Next up, we have Devin Duvernay for the Ravens against Christian McCaffrey from the 49ers. It would be Ray McCloud if EA/Madden didn't lower Ray McCloud's kickoff return rating to 81. 91 to 81. Like, I see why they would do it, but why would he have Christian McCaffrey's that high if he doesn't even do kickoff returns? Just doesn't make sense, but he is the highest overall kick returner for the 49ers, so gotta do him. Oh, and Devin Duvernay has an 85 overall, while Christian McCaffrey has an 89 overall. First off is going to be Devin Duvernay. Let's see how he does on his first kickoff return. He gets it at about the goal line and brings it to the 23. Oh my gosh, that was horrible. Now his second kickoff return, he will be taking it at about the 4, and he will bring it to the 33. Oh wow, that is crazy, because at first he did horrible and then second he did great. That's insane. Now his last and final kickoff return, he will be getting the ball at the 3-yard line, and he will bring it to the 25. Ooh. That ends him with 74 yards. He had 2 bad ones and 1 great one. He's not consistent. It's only a couple yard difference, but let's hope that's enough. Okay, now it's Christian McCaffrey's turn. Let's see where he gets the ball. He gets the ball at about the 2, and then he brings it to about the 28, I'd say. Yeah, I'd say 28. Now his second kickoff return, he takes it at about the 3-yard line, and then he brings it to the 25. For his third and final one, he needs about 26 yards just to tie it up. But he will be taking the ball at about the 1. Actually, no, that's the goal line, and he brings it to the 30. Oh my gosh, he clutched that. About 30 yards from him. That is about 78 yards in total. He beats out Devin Duvernay, and he goes on to round 2. Okay, next up we have Patrick Peterson for the Steelers against Darius Davis from the Chargers. Both of them have an 88 overall, so who knows what will happen. But let's start off with Patrick Peterson. Let's see what he does for his first kickoff return. He takes it at about the 5, and then he brings it to, oh, that is not good. He brings it to about the 25. Sorry, it was actually the 27, but that is still not the greatest. That's only 22 yards. He's gonna have to do really good these next 2. But for his second kickoff return, he will be taking the ball at the goal line. And he will bring it to about the 33. No, I'll say the 34. That was a great kickoff return from him. Now, this is his last kickoff return. He's at 56 right now. Let's see what he ends on. He'll be taking it about the 5, and he'll be bringing it to the 26. That is 82 yards. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. Now it is Darius Davis's turn. Okay, Darius Davis's first kickoff return. He takes it at about the 4, and he brings it to the 31. Actually, I'll say that's a 30. That's a 30. So that was 26 yards on that return. Now let's see what happens on his second return. He takes it at about the 3 and brings it to about the 30. That is a 27-yard kickoff return. That is great. If he just gets 19 yards. Sorry, I meant 20. He still needs 29 yards. 29 just to tie it up. Yeah, this is going to be really hard, but I could see it happening. It's a possibility, but let's see what really happens. He takes it at about the 5. Let's say that actually that's the 4 because he stepped back. 24 and brings it to about the 32. Oh, no way. That is 1 yard short. 1 yard away from tying it. He lost by 1 yard. Dang. That is crazy. But Patrick Peterson is moving on to the next round. Okay, next up we have Tank Dell from the Texans taking on Jamison Crowder from the Commanders. Tank Dell has an 81 overall rating and Jamison Crowder has a 86 overall. So let's see what happens. Okay, Tank Dell on his first kickoff return, he takes it at about the 3 and brings it to the 27. So that is about 24 yards on his first return. Now let's see what happens on his second. Kick is up and he's taking it at about the 4. And he's bringing it to about the 27. That is a 23-yard gain. That is not the greatest. Okay, Tank Dell's last kickoff return. He'll be taking it at about the... that's hard to say. 3, I'd say. And he brings it to about the 27. So, he only gets 24 yards. And he ends on 71. Okay, for Crowder's first kickoff return, he'll be taking the ball at about the 5, and he will bring it to the 27. Actually, no, that's the 28, my bad. Okay, so that's about 23 yards on his first kickoff return. That's not the greatest, but let's see how much he gets on his second return. Okay, he will be catching the ball at the goal line, and he will bring it to the 24. Wow, he just got pummeled. Now for his last one, he will be taking the ball at about the 2, and he will be bringing it to the 27. Come on, man. He only got about 25 yards right there, which means he only got 72, and that is actually as much as Tank Dell got. Let me re-watch, and I'll let y'all know if he did catch the ball somewhere else or what. Okay, next we have Amir Abdullah from the Raiders taking on Charlie Jones from the Bengals. Amir Abdullah has 85 overall while Charlie Jones has an 86. So this is another fun matchup. Even though both of them don't really have the highest overall compared to everyone else, this will still be interesting. All these will be always interesting. Okay, Amir Abdullah's first kickoff return, he'll be taking the ball at about the 2, and he will take it He tries to dive for it, but he dives straight into someone, and he only gets it to the 27. Okay, his second kickoff return, he'll be taking the ball at the goal line, and he will be bringing it to about the 25. Wow, 2 25-yard gains in a row. Let's see if he gets another 25-yard gain. He takes it at about the 4, and he will be bringing it to about the 28. Yeah, it's a 28. That's a 24-yard gain. He ends up on 74. Now, it is Charlie Jones' turn. And on his first kickoff return, he will be taking the ball at about the 3-yard line, and he will be bringing it to about the 30. No, I said the 29. So 26-yard gain right there. Now Charlie Jones will be taking the ball at about the 1, and he will be bringing it to about the 27, I'd say. Now on his third and final kickoff return, he will be catching the ball at about the 4-yard line, and he'll be bringing it to the 26. So that was only a 22-yard gain, which will end him on 74. 1 yard less than what Amir Abdullah had. So Amir Abdullah moves on to the next round.